Hello, 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 beautiful people, or shall I say, for the purpose of the next 14 days, beautiful women. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. This is the first episode or the first day of the 14 days journey, the bra experience. So please come on in. I know a lot of you have signed up for the Facebook group. I cannot wait. Hi, just let me know your name because I'm broadcasting from another program and apparently I cannot see the names. So let me know you're watching. Come on in, come on in. And also, so type in your name, say you're watching, say you're ready for the bra experience. Lori, good morning. Good morning. WA, I guess that's Washington State. So welcome, Lori. I'm so happy you joined us. Sarah, yay. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Nice to meet you here. And we're just going to get started. Sarah, let me know where you are from. So, because I'm guessing we've got about 100 members in the group, which is awesome. But I'm guessing it's a global conversation because I saw a lot of you or from the United States, but also a few of you from Europe, even some of my friends in South Africa who will join. So come on in, come on in, come on in. And let me know you're ready for the bra experience. I'm betting you're very curious on what this experience is all about. But let me tell you first, from Brussels, not so far, Belgium. I always say, hi, I'm Yasmina. I'm from Belgium, the land of chocolates, beer, and diamonds. So hi, Sarah, welcome from Brussels. And so I am from Belgium, but I am connected globally. And that is my life the last years. It's really being connected with friends all over the world. And today, so just a little bit about me. Today, I am active as a forward-moving sales strategist, a transformational coach, and a teenager empowerment coach. I've been doing the teenager empowerment coach for almost more than 10 years by now, and I'm helping teenagers and young adults to connect with their identity and to really plan and build their life and their careers. And as a forward-moving sales strategist, I help startups, scale-ups, and female entrepreneurs to raise the sales game, to gain more confidence, and to get paid your worth. That's what I do. But it's not all about me, because you know, when I started in sales 22 years ago, I was the first woman selling forklifts in the port of Antwerp. What I noticed specifically, and I'm in the meantime, when you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at your comments. But I'm going to put it there. So I started 22 years ago as the first woman selling forklifts in Antwerp. But what I noticed really quickly, even though I was not experienced at sales, let alone of forklifts, I noticed that a lot of my colleagues, I noticed, not maybe with a lot of my colleagues, but I noticed that there was some humanity lacking in the sales process. And so that's something I've been an advocate for more than 20 years now. Bringing humanity back into the sales process is, for me, very important. But what I noticed the last 2 years, two years and a half in the meantime, what I noticed is that a lot of female entrepreneurs and women in general, we have problems with putting our value down, with asking what we want, with getting paid what we are worth. So there's like a discrepancy between our talents and expertise and the worth we're getting paid. And so that's when I came up a few weeks ago with the bra experience. Because for 20 years, I've been working in a predominantly male environment. I've been selling forklifts, trucks, IT, which were most of the time I was the only woman in the room, right? And so, and what I noticed is that these men, although everyone liked me, I would grab some beers with the guys and everything, I never was part of the men tribe, of course, right? Because I'm a woman. And so there was still a boundary between me and those guys. But what I noticed is that men, they have what I like to call, and please put in chat if you have a better word for this, but I like to call it the locker room syndrome. So let me know that you're here. I'm already starting. You can catch the replay later. So the locker room syndrome is where men, after a football game or after, I don't know, whatever sports they play together, they're standing there naked and looking at each other and saying, hey guys, I need some help with this deal. Can you help me hook up with that guy from that company? And I noticed in the last couple of years that we women do that not enough. The guys don't have any reservations in asking help. They don't have any reservations in helping others, even if sometimes I would believe that the others were not really loyal to the other. You know, I saw men not, hi, Francine, yay, nice to meet you. It's great to see you here. Please let me know your name and where you're from so that I can welcome you and that I know that you're in the house. And so what I noticed is that even if some men wouldn't be loyal to another man, the other man would still help them get a job, get a deal, get whatever they needed. So it made me curious and it made me wonder. I don't want the bra experience to be something that's like, let's do a moon circle and chant some love and everything. I'm very action-oriented, result-oriented, down-to-earth, you know. Hi, Pauline from Iceland. I saw you speak Icelandic as well, because Katerina also speaks Icelandic. I don't know if that's the correct term, by the way, but welcome, Pauline. So that's what made me. I'm kind of an investigator all my life. I want to explore together during these 14 days how we as women can create something that the men have, which I call locker room syndrome, but we might come up with a better word by the end of the 14 days. And that's why I created the bra experience. I'm so honored, grateful, and blessed that you joined up so massively. It appears that we women need to have a conversation about us and about how we can help each other, encourage each other, and lift each other up. So I'm happy to be your host for the next 14 days. But listen, this is a dialogue, right? It's not a monologue. It's not about me sharing my advice or experiences. I want us to learn from everyone, you know? And so that's why I'm happy that there's so many of you that joined this bra experience. So for the next 14 days, I will come on live every day at 7 o'clock for about 15, 20 minutes, depending on the topic and depending on your feedback and comments. We might go over a little bit. It might be shorter. We will just see what will happen. And the whole goal is that at the end of these 14 days, we as women feel more empowered, that we encourage each other, and that we increase our confidence and our self-esteem. Because let me tell you what I believe in my heart of hearts is that the world at this time, in this crazy time we are at, needs us more than ever. They need this female energy, but the female energy that we have, our intuition, our compassion, our softness, sometimes, our empathy, all these kind of things can only truly explode or be alive if we also allow this masculine energy within us, so that we can put down what we have to share with the world, that we are unapologetic with what our talents are, that we know and we stand for what we have to bring to the world. And that's where the masculine energy needs to be built up a little bit more, so that we are balanced. And when we as female women, as women in the world, are balanced, I believe the world will drastically change, or radically change, or change for the better. So, so that is the goal of the bra experience. Because let me know in chat, how many of us feel overwhelmed these days after all the craziness that's going on in the world? Let me know in chat. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Because what I want us to see is that if I am overwhelmed, which I will gladly acknowledge, is if I say that I'm overwhelmed, someone that feels overwhelmed and hasn't expressed it feels that they can share it and know that they are not alone. And that is why it's so important for the next 14 days that we share together how we are feeling, what we are experiencing, because that's a life vest or a lifeline to someone that is listening today. So please share in the post. Just know this is a private Facebook group. Only women are allowed. Yeah, everyone is asking for attention at the same time. Absolutely. I think it's Sarah saying that. And that is so true. So there's so much attention requirement that we might feel overwhelmed. So let me know if you are feeling overwhelmed. And how many of us feel unworthy sometimes, and maybe more than ever in these crazy times where we don't know what we're doing. Exactly, Laurie, thank you for sharing. Very overwhelmed with what's happening in the world, the political mess. I understand it's as I know it's bad in the States, but it's also bad here in Belgium. We're still, after more than 1 year, not having a government, which is crazy. And then exactly it's emotional overload that we're experiencing. Francine, thank you for sharing. Feeling overwhelmed, but practicing the changing in your thinking. Exactly. Good morning from Kelowna, British Columbia, I think. Overwhelm is my middle name, Pauline. The last couple of months, I felt the same way. It's slowly shifting because I've got a solution, or I found something that might happen to get us out of overwhelm. But you see where we are at, and I think that's why these conversations are so important amongst us women. You know, back in the ancient days where men would go hunting, the women would stay in the village, make food, but we would talk about our emotions. We would talk about what was happening with our children, with our husband. Now, I want us to be sitting around the fire, preparing food in a sort of way, but just share what we are feeling and experiencing. Because again, I believe that if we share, someone that is at the end of their wits, I think it's called in English, might just be saved because they heard us talk about something they are experiencing too. And in a world where the world is in chaos, and social media seems so perfect, even in these times, I think it's so important to just have this real talk, hashtag real talk, right? So thank you so much for sharing already. So this is really the place to have forward-moving action. And I've got a coach, which is Lisa Nichols in the States. Some of you might know her, and we are in the same tribe. But I want to set the scene that this is a safe space, and a safe space has 3 conditions. 1, it is we do not judge each other, and more importantly, we do not judge ourselves when we comment or share something. Okay, this is really, really important. It's a non-judgmental space. The other one, it's unconditional love. I will love you through your, yes, elevate, yeah, Francine, me too. It's an unconditional space where I will love you through your ugliness. We don't know each other, but let me tell you, we are sisters, maybe not in blood, but at least in our gender. So we are here to support each other. So this is a safe space, so feel free to share whatever comes up for you, whatever you experience, because this is how we can help each other move forward. It's forward-moving conversations, okay? And because I believe in sharing is caring, I will invite some special guests in the next couple of days, not every day, some days, that will come and share on their experience on what it is to encourage each other, to lift each other up. Good. Starting to feel less overwhelmed. Perfect. Yeah. The doubt about going in lockdown, getting out of lockdown, going in lockdown again, that's the craziness that is surrounding us today. And it's so important to stay centered. So you're on your way. We are all on our way. So I will add some special guests this week and next week so that they can come and share from their experience. And then another question that I have, how many of us in this crazy time feel stuck? Are you stuck somewhere? Are you feeling that you're not moving forward anymore? Are you feeling that it is sometimes, it's like your life or your business or your whatever is on pause? Let me know in chat. Or maybe you might not know what to do, how to do it, all these kind of things, how to move forward. Just let me know in chat what you're feeling today. Oh, and by the way, I love the responses I got on the question, tell me something, what might be something that you are unique in the group about. I love the answers. So what can you expect? So I want you to commit to this 14 days journey for yourself. Because I think in the next 14 days, there will be given a lot of insights, but I'm also very action driven. So I might give you some things to do that help you get unstuck, unoverwhelmed, if that is even a word. And so that we continue the motion and we hang on, or we continue to walk towards our goals and our dreams and all these kind of things. But more importantly, to walk to our self-worth, to walk and increase our self-esteem, to develop a sense of to step into our greatness and to develop a sense of I am worthy of whatever I want to do. Okay? So I feel stuck in my own brain, on and on and on, thinking about one thing. I know. This is really the time where there's too much happening around us that this creates overwhelm. I totally can get that. So write in chat for me if you are committed to walk the journey with me for 14 days, but specifically if you want to walk the journey for yourself for the next 14 days. Just write in chat, I am in for the next 14 days. I want to grow, to move forward, and to expand. Just write it in chat so that I know you are committed. I am committed to walk this journey with you for the next 14 days. So, and what I noticed the past couple of months is one thing that helped me climb out of the overwhelm, okay? And that is my vision. And so I want us to share amongst ourselves, what is your vision? What is your vision? And what is your vision for the next 5 years? Yay, I'm committed. I'm seeing the comments coming in. Listen, I'm doing this via StreamYard. You can see it powered by StreamYard. So I'm not seeing all the names of the users because you have to accept that in your Facebook account. I will post it in our group. I'm in for the next 14 days. Yes, Lori. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So what I noticed for myself is that connecting with my vision again, and my vision for 5 years to 10 years, connecting to my big dream and my big vision is what helps me stay in focused action, what I like to call. And so I want to know, if you already thought about it, that is great. If you don't have a clue, that is okay. So, and we'll figure it out together. But I would love to know from you, what is your vision for the next 5 years? It has to be far enough so that it doesn't feel impossible. But it has to be big enough so that it pulls you, because it's like something you want to get up in the morning for, right? You want to build on. So what is your vision? Let me know in the comments. And also for the ones watching the replay, type below the video, what is your vision? Because getting clear on your vision will help you move forward and will help you being in overwhelm less. It's one item that will make you move out of overwhelm. It will make you believe a little bit again in what you're here to do. So let me know, what is your vision? And don't worry about the how, because we tend to make the vision very small because we think we cannot make it. Make it big. I like to say dream big, dream big. It's like big dreams, big targets, big business, big life, right? Okay, you still don't have one. Just start thinking about it. And please, all of the women, we are here to encourage and to support each other. So let's help each other by sharing our own vision so that it inspires someone else's vision. Okay? So don't worry if you don't have one yet. I'm sure in the next couple of days, you will get inspired on starting crafting one. But sometimes the reason why we don't have one is because we start thinking, how am I going to do it? And we need to reverse engineer this. We need to think big in order for us to start making the first step. And if we keep it small because we think this is what we can achieve, we will never reach beyond the moon, the stars, and whatever. So big feels overwhelming. I totally get that, Francine. And that's why we have to put it far enough in the future. So if I would say my vision is to have a foundation or an institution where all teenagers in the world can come, learn everything that they cannot learn in school today, like their emotions, their money, their career, their life, how to plan it. If I think about the how, I will not make that my vision. But I need to create that vision because it's something that I believe that is needed in the world. And the how will unfold itself in the next years. I will encounter, if I keep connecting to that vision, which I'm doing and which is already manifesting, is that I will encounter people that have insights that will help me create that foundation or institution. So I know it feels overwhelming, but please put it far ahead of you. So at least 5 years, 10 years away from you, so that you give yourself space to create little action steps to get there. A vision to be fit, active, and living a big life. Perfect, Laurie. Own a larger, comfortable home filled with company. Start your own business. No idea in what? It will come, don't worry. And be in a loving relationship and being married. Ooh, I love that, Laurie. I love that. And I love the next one too. Own an investment advisory firm. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, and listen, Laurie, Jana, you are not alone on the loving relationship and being married and a larger, comfortable home. I dream of a home. My vision is to own a home on a beach somewhere where it's every day 25 degrees and sunny. So I don't know how I'm going to do it because these days it's really difficult to dream like that. But it's still in my vision. It's still something I can picture myself. And every morning I imagine me going through my home, waking up in my bed at the beach, hearing the sound of the waves, walking to the kitchen, making myself a cup of tea while looking at the beach and at the ocean. I want to finish making the online course to help women thrive through their menopause and beyond. Then spent a winter in Bulgaria helping my husband renovate the house we bought there. Perfect, Pauline. But that's something very feasible for you, and that's something really close. I want to invite you to step it up and to go bigger. If you have this online course, how many women do you want to help? What does that company look like for you? How are you going to serve these women? So make it much bigger, because this is something, if you have the right techniques and the right mindset, you can do that in a couple of months, the online course, okay? Traveling and speaking to nations, God's message and training others, sharing life with husband, radiant health, health coach, own a beach home or houseboat, invested in my retirement. Yay! Whoops, Pauline, I'm sorry that's happening. I don't know what's going on. But for me, the streaming, I don't see any problems. Anyhow, so keep the vision going in the comments, and let's have this conversation. So don't think about how, but think about what and what it looks like. Create a mental picture, okay? Tell me in the Facebook group, and if you feel brave enough, make a video so we can feel your energy and we can start really connecting to each other face to face. So this is it for today. Tomorrow I have a first guest coming on, and I hope the streaming problems will be solved by then, Pauline. So tomorrow we will, I will not ruin the surprise, so you will meet the person, the special guest tomorrow. I'm looking forward to our 14 days journey. And thank you so much. Multiple streams of income. Yes, Francine, Jana on that one. And so I'm hoping to see you tomorrow and the next couple of 14 days, because I've got some things cooking in the kitchen that I want to share with you. So wishing you a blessed evening, a wonderful evening, sending lots of love and big hugs to you all. And let's lower the overwhelm and start focusing on our vision. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. And thank you so much. Pauline, I just saw your comments. It's 7 p.m. CET. For me, it's 7:27 right now. So CET is Brussels time. I hope that makes sense. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.